Another day, another decluttering project. Another decluttering project. Y'all stop me. Why isn't somebody stopping me? Hello, welcome. Hey YouTube world, it's me, Evelyn, you know the drill. Anyway, we all know that one of the hardest things to declutter, maybe not for you, maybe you're better than me. I never considered that. But one of the hardest things for me to have in my life is papers. Oh, the papers, everything is papers. Whether it's receipts, whether it's mail, whether it's bullshit. Mostly because I still haven't figured out a process for how to prevent this from happening again. Have I thrown away important documents in the past? Likely. It's like, whoever wants my identity, come and get it. At this point, you need my identity more than me. At this point, be blessed. Go with God. I'm not gonna let that happen again. I have done that in the past and I'm not gonna do it again. So we are decluttering papers, and then we're gonna do a little bit of organization, just a teensy bit. And then we're going to think long and hard about realistically how we can create a better system for processing the papers that come into our lives. I'm saying our and we because you stuck with me. Don't click away. Oh, and if you're wondering, the bathroom, still decluttered. The office, still decluttered. What I actually decluttered, did I donate it though? So let me show you what we're actually going to be decluttering today. Number one, the remnants of our office declutter. Remember, I separated the papers out. Okay, I know there's some mementos in there. I do have a separate storage solution for my memories and mementos, okay? Number two, this is like my day-to-day notebook. Yes, these are produce stickers. This is my everyday notebook. Look at all that mail. I don't know what's in there. So we're gonna go through these papers that I just stuff in my daily notebook. And then we have this area right here, which is like one of my arts and crafts area. This is where like my writing utensils are. But then down here, these are technically papers, right? This bin says stickers. This says art paper. What's in there? This says mailing. So I had previously gone through all of this, and so everything's in its right place, but that doesn't mean I need it. It's the truth. It's the truth. Thank you so much for bearing with me for this long intro. There's a table of contents, so please skip around if you feel like it, but I hope you stay for the whole video. Let's get started. Let's just go through the papers in here first because they are probably recent. God, a text is tote. Ooh, must pay amount by May 14th. Where do I put papers that need to be acted upon now in a place that I won't forget about them? I'm gonna separate things into piles. This goes into ASAP action. Blue Cross Blue Shield. I don't have that. Oh, that was me doing my budget. Oh, let it go, let it go. This is my car, my vehicle registration. She overdue. We're gonna put that in the ASAP. Oh. Okay, this is like something bad, but it's a memory. So I kind of want to keep it. No, Evelyn, that's dumb. What if I scrapbook? Because I'm someone who, my toxic trait is I will scrapbook bad memories. Put that in the maybe pile. Trader Joe's. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I did it. Asian supermarket, Thirsty Thursdays. You don't even know which one it's gonna be. Whole Foods, yeah. Navy Federal Credit Union. Privacy notice. One thing about it, they could probably claim my unborn children in the privacy notices. I'm not reading that. I hate when banks are like, important document enclosed. And the important document is, are you ready? Life insurance. But we're doing good already. Let me cut on a tune. Let's body double. Go ahead and get your pile of mail, and we're gonna open our mail. Okay? And play. We have some things to discuss. This is a receipt for the thrift store, and I'm not sure if I want to return something. So I bought a dress. It was like an old, like vintage grandma dress. And I was like, oh, I could harvest this for fabric. and make it into something cute, maybe like a 2-piece situation. It was giving very tropical. It was giving like Farm Rio before Farm Rio knew they were Farm Rio. Do you get what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay, I can make this into something, very much something. But I forgot one important thing. I don't know how to make things. I don't know how to sew. I feel like I have to make a decision now. So it was $5.99 and I was like, I could turn it into like a, do I return it because I need the receipt, or do I have faith in myself that one day I will know how to use a sewing machine? I'm betting on me. Okay, we have our trash. We found a sticker for right now that goes in the sticker bin. Now we're back to our original questions. Bad memories that I want to scrapbook. Do I keep this? I'm keeping it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But where am I going to put it? Should I put it in my scrapbook that I decluttered and I said I'm putting on my shelf of pending art projects? Or should I put it in mementos? That's what I'll do. You don't want to know. That's another video. And then we have our immediate, let me think. This is my strategy. I'm putting things on the calendar. When I do the task that's on my little checklist on my calendar, that's when I tear this up, which is part of finishing the task. The task is not finished until the paper is gone. Okay, so everything, all these important papers have been put on the calendar and prioritized according to the action that's required to process them and get them out of my life. So that means I'm going to put them not back in the notebook. Sorry! We're changing locations. We need some light. It's the fact that I don't know what's in here. Let's start off with notes and scripts, because I feel like most of it will be trash, and if it's not trash, it'll be a cute little memento. See, that was easy. This could have been an email. Oh, also, we got accepted into a fellowship writers retreat thing, and I'm gonna be in Birmingham, Alabama in late August. Let me know what's good. Like, what's good over there? My cousin lives there, but he's a boy. You know what I mean? This is pretty plain, so there's nothing here that's screaming memento to me. Goodbye. You'll see now this has like scribbles and highlighting, director's notes. And this feels like I need it to be a memento. Oh, this looks like it's notes from a class. The class was called Script to Millions of Screens. I'm so over this. Why would you call it that? Did I ever finish my project for this class? That is also my toxic trait. I think the hard thing about cobbling together an education versus going to an institution kind of full time or like in a dedicated way is the time between things. The time between you when you learn something and when you put it into practice is a lot further. So it's like, how many times can I learn Act 1, Act 2, Act 3? Many times, because I haven't put it into practice that many times. This is the original script for Hello Tim. August 28th, 2020. Oh my gosh, it came out October 31st, 2019. This is the script from when we shot it. August 28th, 2019. August 28th. Guess when it was due? The film. I think it was due August 31st. Me and Baby Blow, look at this. But we won. We won Best in Comedy. I hope if you are a performer, if you are a writer of any kind, an artist of any kind, I hope you get to experience in real life. Because when you're online, it's just a different thing. Clapping, applauding. This is a memento, baby girl. What's in here? Oh, Evelyn and Friends. Oh, what a journey. I made like talking cards when we played Babe Bestie Block. Celebrity Smasher Pass. Do you remember that episode? Oh, let me show you the ones that didn't make the cut for obvious reasons. Trevante Rhodes, Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors. I said, damn, I have to chop it up. I gotta chop him out. Aww, I be out here trying. Where does it get me? Nobody really knows. all the scripts. Episode 1. Where's the rest? It just wasn't stapled. I'm gonna get a stapler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Memento! Don't get mad at me. I never contacted Kiki Palmer. Or her people, rather. Maybe I will. There's still time. Okay! Medical. Now, girl, what is in here? Empty folio. I remember I decluttered these in the office declutter, but I was like, I'm about to declutter paper, so I don't want to get rid of paper organizing supplies. So I just put them to the side. And now here I am having to deal with folders. This is another folio. And honestly, if I don't actually have a use for these, I gotta let them go. I gotta donate them. I got all these types of supplies. This was back in 2018, 2019, when I started working for myself. Remember, I quit my job in late 2017. And I was like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Rah, 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 kick him in the knee. And I was like, well, I need like stuff. Like I need to organize my receipts. I've never organized receipts a day in my life. Lock you up. I don't be doing things the proper way. If someone could write a book, let me not give away my idea. Ooh, medical. Ooh, okay, what's in this folder? These are therapy notes. From, are you ready? It's been a couple months of going to therapy, and so far I really like it. This is from these are my first notes. Whoa, 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 you was learning things. Some of this I can get rid of, like the PDFs. Remember that Q&A video I was talking about? I can get rid of that. Take what you need and leave the rest. This is my first ever emotion wheel. How are you feeling? I'm feeling content in this moment. This really should belong in a journal. But which journal? We'll talk about that later. Scheduling surgery. I'm so bad. So, fun fact. When we were shooting This Could Have Been an Email, I got really sick. And I was supposed to schedule a procedure. I never did, bro. Oh, I messed up my back. You wanna laugh? I pulled my back jump roping. Cause I'm dragging a wagon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, doom, doom, you know what I mean? But they were like, nothing's wrong with you. Okay. Not a bill that I never paid. I'm keeping all of this medical stuff, but it feels stupid to put it in a whole bin. I feel like this is where a folder comes into play. My therapy notes are gonna go in a specific journal. I'll put them there right now. Girl, this says finance. Most of this is gonna be trash. It's gonna be receipts that... What the hell is this? Checks that have been cashed. Texas Secretary of State. Aw, is Evelyn from the internet's turning 7? But between you and me, I'm at the end of my journey. We'll talk about this more later. Another folder. So let's just keep this as finances. I don't know if I can make it through this, y'all. What is this? What is it? Okay, this is where it's getting hard. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the rubber meets the road. No talking, just doing. Hope you enjoy the song I choose. Okay, some time has passed. This is where I'm at. Put things that are mementos in this Ziploc bag, and it will go in my little box that I have for mementos. This little stack here represents gift cards. Add that to the calendar. I gotta go through the gift cards. That's the problem with decluttering. It begets tasks. It's like we're making progress, but I feel worse and worse about myself the more progress. Lonely. I'm so lonely. Look at it. Hey. Hi, it's the next day. I had to take some time. Let me go ahead and sit down and catch y'all up to speed. I had to get off camera because y'all saw me like devolving into madness and it was gonna get ugly really fast. And I was just going through things while watching TV. And it actually really helped because this is almost full of trash papers, paper trash. My folders, right? This one were the medical records that I needed. I reused the labels that were on the plastic bins on the folders. Reduced, reuse! Notes and scripts, finance. So these are my folders. Earlier this morning, I took care, remember there was like a stack of paper that was in my like daily notebook? Took care of everything in that. The only thing that I didn't take care of is my actual car registration. I have to go get an inspection and then, you know what I mean? It's a multi-layered task, but I went down from that big old honking stack to one piece of paper. You know what that means. These are empty. Rejoice! And then these are supplies that I have to figure out whether I'm gonna keep or donate. So let's do that now. Random folio. I'm never gonna use something like this. Donate. Another folio. Donate. I just realized that I like having separate folders. Like, do you remember like in school when you could have like one big ass 5-subject notebook? Boo! You want 5 little notebooks. Okay, I have 2 extra folders. I'm gonna keep these. Then there's this. This also had papers in it. 3 zippy bags. Cheetah girl, cheetah sister, I keep. Are you kidding me? It's going in my box of bags. I'm gonna let go of this one. Can I use this for toiletries? Is it? Because it's not clear. I'm gonna use it for toiletries. You can't stop me. So these 2 are a keep. This one is a get rid of. Now, in case you missed the last decluttering video, the office declutter, when I say donate, I don't mean I'm giving these to like the Goodwill. We have a arts and crafts, bits and bobs thrift store called Austin Creative Reuse. And you might look into your own city and see if y'all have something similar where you can donate like arts and crafts, supplies, paper goods, things like that. Then we have sticky notes. That's a keep. I'll put those on my desk. Rip off notepad from a hotel that I went to. Do y'all be taking the notepads? I be taking the notepads. That's a keep. Scribble down some notes. We have this clipboard. And this is where I gotta put my thinking cap on. Because if my issue is that papers, like mail, bills, things like that, if it's out of sight, out of mind, does it need to be in here? Then I put this up somewhere. The part about decluttering that people often like forget about or they don't consider clutter issues are process issues. You don't have a process through which to cycle things in and out of your household. If you think of it like a garden, you have your little garden, you have 100 cucumbers, you have to process them. You've harvested the cucumbers. How are you going to process them so that you don't just have 100 cucumbers sitting naked, rotting? You have to wash them properly. After you wash them properly, you might need to divide them into baskets and give it to this person, give it to this person, make a dish, make this, freeze that. That's a process that is attached to the product. These products collected dust because they didn't have a process. I just bought products instead of sitting down and figuring out my process first. And then just because you have a process figured out doesn't mean it's a habit. Then you have to form habits If you just have a product, no process, no habit, clutter. Am I making sense? The question remains. While I think about this, I'm gonna go put this in my ever-growing donate pile. Put these in their proper place. BRB. I have a solution. Donate. Donate. Donate! This is going to be my process and my habit. Step 1, open the mail. Step 2, get rid of the envelope. So now it's just a naked paper. Then I'm just gonna tape it up to my door. I'm not gonna want, it's ugly. First of all, that's ugly, right? So I'm not gonna want my door to look like that for too long. Because as you can see, most of my clutter is hidden. It's the hidden clutter that I'm trying to avoid, but visible clutter is gonna piss me off. Look at it! Ugly, right? Ew! But I fear that that's the only thing that'll work. Okay, what did I say we were gonna do? The cubby, let me show you. So this is the cubby that has some bins that we need to go through, just establish that we actually want everything that's in here, right? School supply, folios. These are the folders that I kept. Ooh. There's another one. This says mailing, art, paper, stickers. Oh, let me tell you my my philosophy about about hoarding. I have helped people clean their rooms, clean their homes, people that I know, people that I don't know. And there's one thing people always say. Like, I come over and they're like, sorry, everything's such a mess. Like, it's so bad. Everyone's like, it's so bad. I'm so sorry, it's so bad. Here's my rule of thumb. If the room is full of stuff that generally belongs in that room, it's not bad. Now, if I start finding packets of oatmeal in the shower, then we have a problem. People will be like, I'm so sorry, it's so bad. Meanwhile, it's clothes in the closet. You're doing good, sweetie. You're really doing good. Let's get it popping. The first cubby hole. We have the 2 folders that I decided to keep. There seems to be a third one. Let's go ahead and make it odd. I love odd numbers. Keep. This is a whiteboard. I have one other whiteboard over there that I make my calendar out of. Do I need a second whiteboard? The answer is no, but also kind of yes. Keep. Index cards. I like them. It's a keep. This binder, let me tell you the story behind this binder. I was going through a time and I was convinced that if I could just get to the promised land, and buy a holy item, a binder, and fill it with paper, the good kind, I could map out my entire life, the book of life, if you will, and everything would be all right. I don't know if any of y'all ever get into those moods where you're like, I have to start from the beginning, from scratch, in the beginning. Anyway, the binder's empty. I can use these sheet protectors, that's what they're called. I could use these sheet protectors to house the mementos that I want to cut up and put into my scrapbook that I'm going to do. Put them in there. Girl, one by one, for real? There we go. Close. I could just be smart and open up in half. Wow. Seems like I'm a periwinkle short of a 64 Crayola. I'm a tickle me pink short. Keep! It's a folio! It's folios! Donate. It hurts! Oh, God! Number 2! Cubby haul number 2! We have 3 bins. Envelopes, thank you cards. Because these are keep. These are like blank things. But what is this? This is a Mother's Day card that I never gave. Sorry. So let's donate. Somebody else will. I got these postcards from the museum, the Art Institute of Chicago, the Beza Butler exhibit. Such a fan. I've never sent a postcard in my life. What do I do? What do I do? Do these go in mail? The mailing bin? Or does it go in art paper? Look at this. I have a poster of this. That's a quilt. I'm gonna put it in art paper. You can fight me tomorrow if you want. That being said, art paper. I already went through this when I did the pre-declutter that happened off camera before my office declutter video. I don't feel the need to declutter it. It's just like all the scratch pieces of paper. I only have one magazine here for like letters, things to cut out. Yeah, that's that. Stickers. There's no need for stickers to be in this big bin. I went through all my stickers. It hurt my feelings so much. Cute! Like a little mushroom with a booty. I get them as souvenirs when I go places. But these are the ones I wanted to keep. I'm gonna get rid of this label. So where can I put these stickers? I feel like they go in a binder. When they were in here, it wasn't out of sight, out of mind. I would frequently go to the sticker bin to get a sticker for something. So why am I trying to fix for a problem that doesn't exist, Evelyn? Guess I'm putting this back on. I'm putting the label back on. Okay. These folders, I'm also gonna put them here so that when I'm on my computer, I can just reach finance, medical. The third cubby hole, a container of containers. Some of them are boxes that I purchased, like this, because I was making people beaded necklaces and I would put them in this box and give it to them and it was cute. I got these at freaking Michael's. That's why there's so many of them. They're a keep. I'm sorry. This is packaging that I can't let go of. Brandon Blackwood, great products, great packaging. This is a good box. Now, what would I use it for? I don't know. And I honestly feel that it's not a problem. Who do I do this for? I do it for the girls who would look through corporate merch catalogs and circle what they wanted. You know them big catalogs that get sent to your house for no reason. Nobody in my house is buying that stuff. Golf polos for your company of 500. You want pens, cups, tote bags, bags that keep things cold. What about a bag that keeps things hot? What about a clicky pen? A twisty pen? That's who I do it for. Sexy. If you've never called a box sexy, then you just won't get it. Key! I won't apologize for having hobbies and special interests. Passions, if you will. And then in the fourth cubby, clay. This is a thing of air dry clay, unopened. So is this. You wanna know what I've made with air dry clay? Hold on. Yeah, it's a burger. So obviously it's a key. This is polymer clay, but I wanna make like beads. It's a keep. Sorry. A quick organization session. This is what we got rid of. One extra bin. The last thing we really have to do is address these gift cards. University co-op? Huh?
Hi, you've reached the University Co-op.
Gift cards purchased before 2018 have been assigned a new code. Check balance, big money. $25! Now, what could I possibly need at the University Co-op? To give you an example, it's not a co-op like a grocery store co-op. It's a gift shop full of paraphernalia and merch. I have a second one. Big money, big money, big money. $7.27. How exciting. This is an iTunes gift card. What the what? Getting rid of this. Fandango. Okay. I watch movies. Fandango.com. Pin. Oh, I gotta scratch it. I gotta scratch it off. There was a problem processing your gift card. Do I really care about $15? If I have $15 to see a movie, yeah. This is an American Express prepaid gift card. Big money, big money, big money. Oh, $2.39. Let me get a Reese's Pieces. Write down $2.39. It used to have $50. And what you do is I just put it on this. Next one. This is a Visa gift card. Big money, big money, big. Oh, click the images. Oh, I'm not a buy. Big money, $0. That was quick. Couldn't wait to load and tell me $0. Okay, this is just a card that's 2 free days at a local co-working space. And I want to keep it even though I've had this for so long. I have a co-working space that I don't go to. And number 3, I feel like you're gonna judge me if I keep it. It's a keep. Fight me. I'm happy. Now the question becomes, where do we put these? Please hold. That's tape. Ugly. Hopefully the next time I post a video, you don't see a collage of papers taped taped to the door. I have this glass mug, okay? So I use it for my pens, like the pens that I'm using day to day. So what if I put the cards, the gift cards, in here too? That's gonna have to do. We've decluttered what we came here to declutter today. Let's put these on the pile of stuff. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 empty bins. Now I know you might be wondering, where is she gonna put those bins? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We have come to the end of our paper decluttering journey. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Let me know your thoughts. Be nice, be helpful, but most of all, be funny. Actually, most of all, be nice. See you on the internet somewhere. Bye!